And Jalen, please stop being loud. Hey, Sunflower. How you doing, boo? Yeah, I'm at my sister's house, and I was just sitting here. I'm just really bored because I normally don't go live during the I feel like my wig crooked. I really don't normally go live during the early morning times like this, but I'm sitting over here at my sister's house while they working on her sewer line while she at the doctor's. So I decided to go live and see who all was up and around, you know. Let me move this because this is not working. My sister got every glass out here, y'all. I hope y'all can see me too, because her Wi-Fi is quite terrible here too. It depends. What's up, V-Love? What's up, Dawn? Good morning, you guys. I know. I normally don't go this early, y'all. I normally do not. No. Your girl is tired, honey. I had to wake up quite early this morning to drive to my sister's. And I am exhausted. Okay? Can y'all tell? Can y'all see it on my face? A chick is exhausted, y'all. Yes, everybody say good morning, good morning, good morning. I was trying to see how many people would be up this early in the morning. I mean, well, I know people up, but they're probably busy. Because normally I be busy. Just not today. IDK, I might try to go live later. It depends because I got something that I really want to talk about. Because of course I seen some things. And you know, when I see some things and it's coming to, you know, the mental and all of this other stuff, like I gotta speak on some stuff because this is getting out of hand and this is getting out of control. And it's not okay to play with certain things that is being played with at this point. Like, you got to stop playing with stuff, bro. Because people actually suffer and people actually go through things. So you got to be real careful on what you be playing with. You can't be out here just willy-nilly thinking that stuff is a joke and that stuff is a game. And not understanding or not realizing certain things. Yeah, I really probably just need to make a video on it. I probably do. Just need to make a video on it because depression is a real goddamn thing. Okay? It's not something you can just throw up whenever you're you just feel like using it to your advantage at this point. Because you're just being a lazy person. That's not what depression is, right? Depression is a real thing. And people actually go through depression. Suicide is a real thing. People actually go through these types of things. All these things are real things. And all these things is stuff that absolutely should not be played with. Okay? That's how I'm feeling, but I might just make a video about it, y'all. I ain't made a sit down talk video in a minute, so I feel like this is probably a situation where it's gonna need to happen. It's gonna need to happen. It's gonna need to happen. Yeah, that situation is not no game. Coming from somebody who's actually been in that position, who has actually, even at one time, attempted it. Like, that's not nothing to play with. Like, you got to, woo, child. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sit down here in a minute. My kids are like really, really loud, y'all. But I'm probably gonna sit down and talk about that because I don't know. You can't just go around, saying things like you feel like you don't belong here. I mean, first of all, saying stuff like that anyway. Any true, real person that has been through that and has gone through that kind of knows when somebody is just using it for attention or when somebody is really real, or if they just spewing words out of their mouth. Okay? Because I think at the end of the day, I think this person, I'm going to say this person, but y'all probably know who I'm talking about. This person she needs attention. She wants attention. And at this point, she is going to drastic measures to actually get the attention you need. Sis, if you want help, ask for help. You don't have to sit up here and talk about suicide and all of this stuff. Go get some help. Reach out to somebody that actually cares about you and talk to that person and get some help, sweetie. Because at the end of the day, I don't feel like you listening to anybody on social media anyway. So why is you posting anything on social media? At this point, sis, you need to find you a therapist, a doctor, a psychiatrist, some medication, something. Okay? And then it's like, I don't know. Y'all can tell me if it happened or not, because I'm not sure. Let me see what Miss Sunflower said. What has happened? I just saw a video where this ladies were going off on this guy that was talking trash about her mental health. No, Miss Sunflower, there's actually a young lady on here by the name of Liv's Life. Okay. You can go look her up if you want to. She has a lot of issues going on, but apparently she had posted on her Instagram, basically, I'm gonna call it like a suicidal statement. That's pretty much what it was. It was a suicidal statement, and it's like she posted that, and then the very next day, it's like nothing happened. See, that's the problem. That's what bothers me, because people actually go through this stuff. People actually have mental goddamn problems. Do not use it for you to just get somebody to be like, oh my God, she's going through it so tough. Oh my God. No. You're out of hand. You're out of pocket, and you're out of control. And child. I seen that and I was just like, really? Really? I've been in a hospital. I've shared my story a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a hospital for having suicidal thoughts. I mean, okay, real talk, sis, they'll lock you up for that. Keep talking. Somebody gonna call the peoples on you, all right? They can put you in the hospital for those type of things that you are saying on social media and on Instagram. They can put you in a mental hospital for that. They can take your kids and put your kids somewhere until you properly get treated when you're speaking things like that. So you have to be really careful. And see, certain people would not know these things when they don't really know about it anyway. And Olivia is already a type of person that don't really go to the doctor like that. Let's just be honest. We already know that. She don't go to the doctor like that. Her kids don't go to the doctor like that. So she wouldn't know that. Okay, but take it from somebody who do know. You get to opening your mouth and talking like that. They can very well say, okay, we're going yet we don't feel comfortable with allowing you to continue being in your apartment by yourself with your kids. So you need to make arrangements and put your children somewhere so you can get the help that you need. And I promise you, that's not what you want. You probably need it, but that's not what you want. That's not what you really want. You just want people to feel sorry for you. But it's a big difference between using something that for somebody to feel sorry for you and actually needing the help. Like, you got people actually seriously, sincerely worried about your mental right now. And to be honest with you, I am seriously and sincerely starting to worry about your mental. You don't pay attention to anything that you put online. And I want to talk. I don't like Stella like that, but I want to have a conversation with her mama. Can you please? I am on live. Please don't do that. I am on live. Go have a seat. Yeah, Olivia doesn't, y'all see, but you've been watching her for a long time. Olivia doesn't really go to the, I've never seen Olivia go to the doctor. That's just me being honest, or me, from my opinion. Somebody else might have, I might have missed the video, whatever. But as far as like her taking her kids to the doctor, or she going to the doctor, she don't really do that like that. But that's neither here nor there. It's just the simple fact that she doesn't know what she's playing with, sis. You're playing with fire. You got to stop playing with fire, sis, before you burn you're going to burn your own ass at this point. You're going to burn yourself, sis. Like, what's good? Hey, Monet. Destiny. Whatever that is, turn it down because it is loud. You just got to understand you can't. I think Olivia needs to understand that you feel like you're the only person that's going through this goddamn roller coaster. When in all honesty, everybody that actually messes with you like that over there, all your loyalty gang, they're going through this whole entire goddamn roller coaster with you. And when you post things like that on social media, you got all your loyalty gang over there worried about you. That is insane, sis. Insane. And to be honest, if you I think I seen somebody say that if you really were feeling like that, bro, you wouldn't post it on social media. Okay, this is just coming from anybody. This is for anybody. This is not just for Olivia, but for anybody. When you post something like that on Instagram, you're basically saying you need help. That is exactly what you're saying. Somebody help me. I am out of control. I don't want to do this. I don't want to feel this way, but somebody help me. But see, that's the problem here with her, is because nobody knows if you're actually just using this for attention, if you actually really need some help. But that's normally with true people that are suffering from mental illness, that's what they're doing. They do that to get attention, to get somebody to help them out. Now, I'm not saying that she probably doesn't feel that way, because knowing Olivia and everything that she's going through right now, she could possibly be feeling that way. But the thing is, posting it up there is not going to help you. That's not going to help you. Just on Wi-Fi. Just know that I'm connected to YouTube and not the school app. I am missing everything. Oh, I'm so sorry, Dom. Done says CPS is watching. Done. Well, see, that's the thing. You think... Again, I've been there. I've done that. Okay? But I was really, truly feeling like that. But I went to go get help. Okay, at the end of the day, I took myself and I went to go get help. Olivia needs to take herself and she needs to go get some help, because she shows, at this point, you're showing a lot of signs of everything. Okay, from bipolar to narcissism to probably a couple other things. You're showing a whole lot of your mental is jacked, sweetie. And that's not sitting up here throwing shots at nobody, bro. Your mental is just jacked, bro. My mental was jacked at some point, but somebody, I don't know. Somebody just need to get a hold of her before she really do some damage that she gonna really feel some type of way about. That's just how I feel about it at this point. It's like, dang, I never thought you'd be posting stuff like that. Like, I know you get down with some foolery. I know you do some foolery. I know you say some foolery. But I didn't think you was going to get to that point and that level where you're doing that. Y'all have no consequences for your actions. And to me, that's the why y'all continue to do some of the stuff that y'all continue to do. Because you have no consequences for your actions. You feel like can't nobody touch you, won't nothing happen to you. And you can just continue running around here, running a goddamn muck and doing whatever it is that you feel like you want to do. No, she really does. She really does, Monet. She really does need to talk to someone, and she needs to talk to someone ASAP. And if she don't want to do it, her mama needs to make her do it. Because let me tell you something with your children. No matter how grown they are, do you understand? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of, because I know I got a couple older ladies that do have older kids in here. You're a mother. It doesn't matter how old your kid is or how much your kid thinks that they're grown. Okay? It doesn't matter. When you see your child struggling and you know that they mental ain't all the way up to par, you do what you got to do. You do what you got to do, because you can't leave it in their hands at this point, because they are not mentally okay to handle the situation the correct way. So you got to take things into your own hands. And my mom did have to do that to me at one point in time because I was struggling that bad. Okay, period. It doesn't matter how old you are. So Stella, I don't care how old Olivia is. You need to put your boot down and help her. Get her some help. Take the phone away from her hand, because at this point, you really do need to focus on some other things right now. That's just on period. You need to focus on some other things right now. Yeah, my mom would have stepped in. Yeah, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care how much she holler about she grown. Girl, I don't care if you're 30 or 40. If your mental ain't correct and you out here wilding and you out here making decisions that could possibly damage your kids and your household, step all the way the freak in. All the way the freak in. Because at the end of the day, I'm your mama I'm your mama. As long as I'm honest, I'm your mother. Period. It doesn't stop because she turned 18. I don't care. Her mama said, so I'm wondering, does she just sit back and watch her daughter spy? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. You literally sitting there. And, I mean, dang, do you follow her on social media, bro? Ain't no goddamn way you follow your daughter and you felt like that was okay for her to leave that up there and post that. No, sis, that's not okay. That's not okay. No, it's not. Let me tell you, coming from somebody who has a mental problem themselves, okay, been on medication, all that, thinking about suicide, thinking about not wanting to be here, thinking any of those thoughts, sis, that's not normal, okay? It's not normal. When you start to feel that way, or you start to feel like you want to think that way, go get you some help, because that's not normal. And then you need to take a step back and you need to look at the situation that is causing you to think this way. Because like I have said in several videos, when you think that, well, I feel this way and you feel like you don't really know, most of the time it's circumstantial things. Like it's something really drastic going on in your life that's making you feel this way. So you got to look at the whole entire picture. Okay, in order for me to get my mental back straight, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? You got to remove some things, let go of some things, so you won't be feeling like that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's why I might stop with YouTube, because I don't want to be labeled a bully. Yeah, I mean, it's always a way of bringing things to people. Not everybody does it in the right way. I said this, but there are a lot of people out there that genuinely have some of these ladies' best interests at heart whenever they make these videos. Some of them do not, and some of them don't care. But some of them do, and they do have their best interests at heart. I don't feel like people shouldn't speak if they're speaking facts and they're actually trying to be helpful. I think that that's okay for you to speak, because somebody has to do it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. Because if everybody sat back and minded their business and just, I mean, look at the mess that's happening now, and people are actually telling them that, you know, hey, you might want to watch that. Hey, you might not want to do that. And they're still doing them. So imagine if you shut up, what would happen? Oh my God. It'll be craziness on this here platform. I think at this point, I feel like with Olivia, though, it's becoming to the point where it's drastic enough. Nobody's going to do this, of course. But it's almost like you got to calm down, stop talking about her, because it's basically almost like feeding. It's almost like feeding her for some reason. I don't know why. It's like she takes it and she like eats it up, and it's helping her get to her 100K. And it's like when you look at the content that she's using to get to 100K, you're like, bruh, what? Oh my God, are you serious right now? Like, this is crazy. CPS will show up with the police to help you. Absolutely. And put your butt in some handcuffs and put you in the back of that car. Okay? I've been there. I've been there. People can go to the court and get a court order to get your butt locked up. Okay? They can do that. But she doesn't have anybody around her, to me, that would even go that far. I mean, hell, she barely has anybody around her right now to stop her from doing half of the stuff that she's doing. So to have somebody around her that would go to that drastic of a measure, nah, she ain't got it. Her babies are watching everything that is going on, and I feel bad for them. I mean, yeah. I will honestly feel, yeah, for real. Mama was right there listening and didn't say nothing. Yeah, that blows my mind. That blows my mind that currently, with all this foolery that you have been doing, that your mama is in the house with you. Your mama's in the house with you, and you're doing all of this. Oh my God. That right there explains to me a lot of the problems, period. If the mind isn't right, you're not getting any good information. That's right, Shayna. That's right. A lot of them, their minds are not right to even accept even the good things that people are saying, because they feel like everybody's a hater and nobody wants to see them win. But I think it's a lot of people out here that actually want to see these women win, and they actually want to see these women doing better. But you know, of course there are some people out here that, you know, can care less, but there are a lot of people out here that actually want to see these women do better than what the crap that they're doing. Period. I watched part 2, and she said she moved to Texas for the kids to be with dad, but that's bullshit to me. Okay, that might have been part. Again, that was part of what she wanted. Part of it was for her kids to be close to their dad. Because here's the thing, and I'm pretty sure everybody's been able to kind of read through the Olivia lies. Okay, everybody's been kind of sort of able to kind of read through them. When Olivia says that Gerard is not a good father, okay, that is not pertaining to the whole entire time that he was with her and in the house with her. Okay, it's not. That's pertaining to the times that he just pissed her off. Okay, at those times when he pissed her off, he wasn't a good father. Okay, but when she was happy with him, he was the best father in the whole goddamn world. Okay, same thing for the bill paying. Now, he might have been stingy every once in a while. Okay, because men, again, they mature way slower than women. So he might have did that a couple times, like, Brian, you know what I'm saying? But as far as saying he never paid anything and I took care of him the whole time, yeah, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe, again, this is just because you're mad. So you just got to be able to read through all of that crap. And calling him a narcissist. I think I had commented underneath, I think it was Yanni's video. And I was just saying how I felt like, listen, I don't think that Gerard is a narcissist, okay? I'm sorry. Good morning, Indy. I don't think that Gerard is a narcissist. I think Gerard makes stupid decisions like a lot of guys do. I think Gerard does dumb things like a lot of guys do. I think him and Olivia were both fighting in that house. Just period. I really just think that's just what it is. I feel like Olivia has more traits of the narcissistic disorder than Gerard does. I feel like her calling Gerard a narcissist and saying that that's what he is in a type of behavior that he has had as far as allowing even her to drag his natural behind all over social media says to me right there, that man is not a narcissist. Because a narcissist is not going to allow you to tear his character down. I guarantee you that one. So that man is not a narcissist. That man might be stupid. He might be stupid. I'm not calling him like outright stupid, but I'm saying he might have done some stupid things. But that man, I don't think that man is a narcissist, period. Gerard let them kids to let him come and see them. She giving him too much at this point. Yeah, she's forcing it at this point. You can't force anything. Period. You can't force that crap. You can't. Come on. If you could, a lot of women out here be done it already, sis. You can't force that man to do anything that he don't want to do, just on period. You can't do that. You can't manipulate him to do things that he don't want to do, because even when you do that, and you should see that by now, that it don't work. It just creates a whole hot mess when you try to manipulate somebody into doing anything. Come on now, sis. What the hell is you doing over there, bruh? I really be wishing sometimes, and this is not just me being a fan of anybody, because I had that same thing with Jazzy. I feel that way about anybody that I see is struggling with their mental like that. And I know for a fact that I've been there, done that. I just be wanting to help. I'm a helpful person. That's just who I am. But honey, I hope she gets right for the babies. They need her if he isn't there. They absolutely do need her. Absolutely do need their mom. Very true, Tiff. Narcissists definitely ain't gonna let nobody drag. No, they definitely not. I mean, Nature Boy, that man is a narcissist, okay? Gerard is nowhere goddamn close to being like that man. No. And the people that believe that, I be like, bro, y'all so, what's going on? He ain't got no type. No. He just allowed Olivia to do some crazy things. Just period. He, like I said, he's done some crazy things, most likely. But she has to. That's just something. She has to. But you gotta stop playing with stuff, sis. Like you going too far. When I seen that little suicidal post that was made, I was like, what the fuck? Bro, what is your mama? Where's your mama? Where's your sister? Where is somebody that is really close to you? What's that girl's name? Chantel? Miss Chantel? I hope Miss Chantel reached out to you. I hope Miss Chantel told you need not post stuff like that. Because that seemed like Miss Chantel seemed like she was an older lady. I'm going to need for her to reach out to you. She's still over there modding for your behind. I seen a lot of people that did, say something to her, but it's just the point. She just skips over it. Like, she puts it out there, and it's like, I never said that. Or she just acts like it never happened. Sis, you just put up a whole suicidal post, and the next day, you fine. You can't do that. Not only you hurt your mental, you effing up somebody else's too, bro. Stop doing that crap. People be actually worried about your behind. I finally watched Nature Boy, and girl, that man is nuts. That man is a narcissist, bruh. He got the women wrapped around his finger. Please tell me where Olivia was wrapped around Gerard's finger. Where? Because she decided to stay with him, you gonna say that he's a narcissist because you decided to stay with him? He wasn't manipulating you to stay, sis. It's a big difference, bro. Go watch Nature Boy. That right there, that's a true goddamn. That man crazy. That man crazy. I seen somebody else that made a good video to her too. I don't know if anybody watches Beyond Love in here, but Beyond Love made a video pertaining to Olivia, talking about basically like she thinks that all this stuff stems from her father issues. And Liv actually commented on this video, you guys. She actually put like a little crying face underneath the video. IDK, if it really hit home for Olivia, because we know for a fact that sometimes it takes a whole lot more. I don't know if that soaked in, but it was a very good video. So if you guys don't know, go check out Beyond Love. Some of her stuff, honey, when I tell you, she is quite cutthroat. Okay, but that particular video that she did was a pretty decent video. Pretty good video. I ain't gonna say decent. It was a pretty good video. Period. Her mom only wants to be there if she's there. Her mom doesn't want to want full responsibility for the baby. I mean, would you? I mean, Stella done raised her kids. I mean, that's on period. She just looking at her like, get your stuff together. I done did my part. I'm living my life. Well, trying to. When she not going from state to state with Olivia, she trying to. Suicide is not nothing to play with. A young mother from my city jumped off a bridge and left her kids in the car. Let me tell you something. Like I said, Indy, I've been there. I actually tried to take some pills. My mama had to call 911 on me. Okay? Sometimes I hate talking about my own self sometimes, but I feel like me telling my story will be able to help other people. But yes, I actually tried to take pills. And my mama had to call 911. She came down there and snatched the pills from me, but I had already took some. And she had to call the people on me. Yep. So, I don't think it's nothing to be playing with at all, sis. Coming from somebody I don't think you should be playing with that. Like, that's not funny. Because now that I'm even where I'm at, I'm like, I can't believe that I was to that point where I was actually about to leave my son. And y'all forgive me, because if I cry about this, I don't know, because I know people be going in, oh my gosh, she's crying on social media, but this is some real stuff. Like, I was literally about to leave my child. Like, I was not right. I was not okay. I about left my kid. I wasn't thinking straight at all. So I'm glad that I had people around me that would help me out. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I had a mom that cared. Hey, Kendall V. Hey, boo. Liv ran that relationship with Dry. Oh, yeah, she absolutely did. She absolutely did. She can say what she want to say, but, bro, you ran that. Channel's name again is I think it's Beyond Love. I think that's what it's called. Beyond Love. Most of the time she be wearing like a bonnet on her head, but if you go check out that video, yeah. I get it, Tiff. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. Like, Olivia claims to be somebody that is an empath, somebody that can feel all the emotions of everybody. No, sis. You don't even show no signs of that at all. Just period. Let's just be honest. Okay? Hey, Dream Cake. Hey, sis. Oh, yeah, I've seen her in my recommended. Yeah, check that out, though. Check that video out. I don't know what it's gonna take at this point. I kind of don't. She's stressing me out just watching it, bro. I be like, what are you doing? You know, I'm just that I'm that type of person where I step in. I've always been that way though. I've been that way in my neighborhood. I've been that way everywhere. Like I see something going off, I see something going wrong, I step in. And I have people that do me the same way. My mama sees something off with me, she gonna step in. My husband sees something off with me, he gotta step in. I don't know, you guys. I just don't know at this point. But I think I really need her to stop playing with this whole, don't play with suicide, sis. And if anything, you need to be coming on here making a video either on Instagram or video on YouTube and explaining to people what you were thinking when you posted that. Because you can't, I know y'all feel like y'all can just do whatever you want, but you can't put suicide out in the air and just be like, no. No. Mm-mm. That's what Yanni was saying too whenever she was like, you play with the wrong thing. You play with the wrong situations. You say and play with the wrong things. Okay? Just like you did when you said what you said to Yanni. Just like you did when you said what you said about the colostomy bag. Just like you do when you said what you said about my big arms, but claiming to be body positive. Same thing you said you did with this whole suicide post. You play with the wrong stuff. That's serious stuff. Don't play with that. Play with that other foolery you got going on, but don't play with real serious stuff. Yeah, she plays with a lot of serious issues. And yes, V, suicide is no joke. Suicide is no joke. It's not funny. It's not a game. People actually kill themselves and commit suicide daily. It's not funny. But if you really truly feel that way, if you really, and I mean really truly feel that way, then get yourself some help. Now, she did a live and backtrack and said she's not afraid of dying. What the hell? She always backtrack. That's her thing. I didn't see the live because I've been busy. A chick was tired yesterday. I barely seen anything. But that's crazy. It's not even funny to talk about. You don't know what people are going through. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yes, I watched her, but she changed her name, I think. I didn't know her name. Oh, yeah, with the, Yeah, absolutely, V. You got to talk to people. And even when you're afraid to reach out and talk to people, because sometimes it's that fear of what am I going to look like or what people are going to think of me if I do this. Bro, don't be worried about none of that. I know it's easier said than done, but don't be worried about none of that. Okay, just matter of fact, keep it in your mind thought. If it makes you feel any better, at least you didn't get hospitalized 6 to 7 times. Okay, I've been there. All right, if you go get help once, you good. At least you ain't got to go 6 or 7 times like I did. Like, bro, my mental was jacked. She should be afraid. She would leave 3 babies behind. Like, just Olivia speaks and she doesn't pay it. She doesn't really be understanding what the crap she be saying half of the time. It's like a kid trying to be an adult so goddamn bad. Like, really, I'm just really trying to be an adult so bad. You're making yourself look crazy. I saw it on Miss Official A this morning. Oh yeah, I didn't see Miss Official A's video this morning. Who did I see? I forgot what video it was. It was but I didn't even watch the video. I just seen the thumbnail and I was like, what? And then I went and looked for myself because I'm the type of person, I'm going to go look for myself and kind of like read and see what it says to make sure, you know what I'm saying? And then when I read it, I was like, bro, you really playing. You really playing. But see, she got like I said, her problem is going to continue, you guys, because she got so many. She does have a lot more people that are patting her on her back for her destructive behavior than she has of people trying to tell her that she shouldn't do that type of behavior. So like I've said plenty of times, when you have more people telling you that you're doing something right, you're not going to be able to see the other side. That's just like the thing, what is it? You hang around a hot dog stand long enough, you have one, or if you surround yourself with those type of people, or whatever the situation is. She got more people that's patting her on the back for her nonsense. If she had more people giving her the business for how she's behaving online, she would not continue to behave that way online. But as long as she has a lot of people that's like, yeah, girl, yeah, cuss that girl out, yeah, beat that girl out, yeah, do this, yeah, do that. Nah, yeah. She got so many people still doing that, bro. She gonna continue to act the same way. Act the same way. Because change comes whenever like she realizes, or whenever she's forced to realize. And I feel like at a point it's going to be a forceful situation. And I don't wish that type of situation on anybody. You never want to be forced to learn a lesson. Okay. For anybody in here that's probably ever had to do that, you don't never want to be forced to learn from your behavior. Because when she talk, all the new talk about God this and God that and God has my back, God will humble your natural behind. Do you understand? My God, okay, will humble you, and you will not feel good about it. You understand? Because that's the way he works. If you did not know that, when you're not listening, he will make you listen. When you're not paying attention, he will get to the point where he'll make you pay attention. But if you keep doing that, he will allow you to bust your behind. And you do not want to get to none of those levels, because none of them are fun. You think you're crying now? You'll be sitting somewhere really in tears. I will humble you real quick. What have you seen us to Jesus? Oh my God, Lord. He will humble you. Humble you real quick. Real quick. And then another thing too is you'll keep going through the same situation over and over again until you get it right. Over and over and over again until you make the right decision. But see, here's the thing. Every time you go through it, it gets worse. It don't get better. It gets worse until you learn whatever it is that you need to learn. It's not fun, man. Stop, for real. Just you need to open your ears, and you need to listen just a little bit more. Just period. Hi, Kalina. I know, an early live. I don't normally do this, but I explained this earlier in the beginning. I'm at my sister's house, and I was just sitting here, and then I seen what I seen, and I wanted to actually speak on it. So I just decided to go ahead and go live, and I said, let me see who up with me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, let me talk about this, because this is some real serious things that real seriously needs to be talked about. And I know I used to make fun before saying Olivia's not bipolar, don't put her over here with me. But I'm starting to kind of change my tune on that. I feel like Olivia might be a little bit bipolar among some other things, and I think she might need some help for it. Just period. We just gonna pray for Olivia, okay? That's what we gonna do. Because at this point, if anybody else sees this and they can get some helpful information from, me talking about this situation, okay, that's cool. But at this point with Olivia, you can just pray and, honey, send that on up to God, because that girl ain't gonna listen to nobody. What's up? Oh, you haven't seen it, Kalina? Olivia had apparently posted a post on her Instagram that is still currently up as we speak, about her feeling like she just don't want to be here, or feeling like, I don't know. Go read it. I don't want to say the wrong thing, child. Go read it. It's basically leaning towards like kind of like a suicide post, to be honest. A little bit like it. So you can go check it out, Kalina. But that's what I was in here talking about, because y'all know I'm the one to come to with the mentals. Okay, when it comes to the mentals, I be like, let me in this thing. Because I don't want nobody to have to go through what I went through. I went through some tough ish, like, to get my mentals together. Because people would tell you too that, you know what I'm saying, you don't need help, especially like, bro, Olivia doesn't have this problem because her mama's not black, but in the black community, you get a lot of parents that would be like, this is just something you're going through. They feel like you don't really need no outside helping out there. Your mama white. She don't believe in help either. Cause that's sad. It's hard enough over, you know what I'm saying? For real. Banana bread, bacon and cheese sandwich, leave it alone, I'm pregnant. Girl, that sounds good. And no, I don't need none of that. I had me one of them bars for breakfast this morning, honey. That's what I had. It's okay, cook that breakfast, girl. Yes, cook me some breakfast too while you're at it, honey. Sis, bye. But anyway, y'all, I really just wanted to, go live and talk about that. I feel like it's nothing to be played with. That's all. It's real serious out here in these mental streets. Okay? It's not a game. It's not funny. It's not ha-ha. And you basically saying, I don't know, the way that I feel like you're saying you're not afraid to die, it would make you a whole lot more of a reckless individual. And you don't need to be no more reckless than what you already are. Period, poo. But anyway, you guys, that's just my 2 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, whatever cent it is. If you feel like this will help somebody, please share this video with anybody that's going through mental. If you know anybody that need to talk to somebody when they're going through mental, hit my line, hit me in my DM. I will talk to people. It's not a problem. I will try to help somebody as much as I possibly can help somebody when it comes to this, when it comes to the mental game. Okay. So even though this video was, about Liv, I think a lot of people suffer from mental health issues, not just her. So if you know of anybody that, like I said, would benefit from this video, please share this. Please share it out. Please share it out. I'm going to change the title of it so more people will click on it, of course. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. You're right, Dream Cake. It has been a whole lot of stuff going on, sis. Real talk. Yes, honey. Yes. Can we say woo? Because over here, we knows about it all, okay? What you want to talk about? You want to talk about PTSD? I can talk about it. You want to talk about bipolar depression? I can talk about it. You want to talk about suicide? I can talk about it. What you want to talk about? Like anxiety? I got that too. What you? Hey, I'm a little mixture of everything over here. What you want to talk about? Okay, I got it all. You want to talk about the medication? I can tell you what I've been on. I'm joking, but it's serious. I'm just laughing it off, but it's real talk. Real talk, you guys. But anyway, I appreciate everybody coming in and listening to me talk about this particular situation. And I will see you guys. Okay, I'm also working on editing the vlog. I need to get it up later on today. I'm gonna try to. So I will see you guys later. You guys have fun. You guys be safe. Be safe out here in these streets, okay? And I will see you guys on the next live or video or whatever. You'll see my face again. That's all I'm saying. All right. Bye, guys.